A year ago, the women's liberation movement swept tennis with a vengeance. Billie Jean King, the best lady player in the world, is its leading spokeswoman. Mrs. King is able to transform all her crusading in evangelical efforts for women's lib into a relentless on-court energy that no opponent can match. Supremely confident, Billie Jean chides and drives herself to perfection with total involvement. Tennis is her passion, and she pursues excellence as only a self-acclaimed artist can. One girl who isn't embarrassed to be feminine is tennis's Cinderella, Chris Evert. Her concentration and style are magnificent. With an iron will and superb match-playing qualities, she has developed an extraordinary mystique for one so young. But in her confrontation with Australian Kerry Melville, Chris was upset by a young lady unafraid of the Evert mystique. Venturing to net only when lured in by a drop shot, Chris was beaten by the Aussie's sound all-court play. In the other semi-final, Margaret Court renewed an old rivalry with Billie Jean King. The elegant Mrs. Court has collected more major titles than any lady in tennis. She's back in competition after a brief hiatus to mother her child, and she seemed as trim and powerful as ever. But Billie Jean's competitive fires are stoked when anyone else's name is mentioned in a breath of comparison with hers. And after disposing of Margaret Court, she quickly set out to settle the issue of who's number one against Miss Melville. Billie Jean is flexible enough to excel at the baseline or net, though her innate aggressiveness lures her to volley whenever there is a lull in an opponent's attack. Billie Jean is the perfect combination of grace and power. She did not lose a set at Forest Hills for the second straight year, proving she is the finest of them all.